Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Regina Misha Asmara binti Yaakob. I'm from class J4 CEEC 1104D and my matrix number is 2021866982. And for this video, I will explain about an abandoned project that I've chosen for this course assignment ECM367. And the title for the project that I've chosen is the Tower of David, or known as La Torre de David in Caracas, Venezuela.
La Torre de David, or it's known as the world's tallest slum. Same as the other place in this world, this place sure had a history of its own. Let's get into the history of the Tower of David. The 45 stories of skyscraper was located in the center of Caracas, Venezuela. La Torre de David, or known as the Tower of David, began constructing in the 1990s. It was named after the main investor, David Rillenbold, who was also a banker who reached for this building the pride and joy until he died from cancer in 1993. A year after that, Venezuela experienced its worst financial crisis in history, and most of its banks were wiped clean. During the crisis, the government took control of the building and it has not been completed since. There must be a reason for a project to fail. So here's the reason for this project failure. The first one is financial instability. The developer left the building unfinished, which provided an opportunity for squatters to occupy the space and establish a community within it. And in 2007, the Venezuelan government began to take an interest in the project and proposed a plan to redevelop it into a housing complex for low-income families. The government proposed to invest $190 million in the project, which would have included the installation of basic infrastructure. However, the financial crisis in 2008 and the subsequent economic instability in Venezuela made it difficult to secure the necessary funding for the project. The next one is informal settlement. The presence of squatters has made it difficult for the government or any other entities to legally take control of the building and resume construction or redevelopment. The squatters have formed a community within the building and have established their own rules and governance system. The government's attempts to address the situation with negotiation and alternative housing were largely unsuccessful, and the squatters continued to live in the building for many years. The next one is legal disputes. The legal disputes involve multiple parties, including the original developer, the squatters who have been living in the building for years, and the Venezuelan government, which has expressed interest in redeveloping the building. The building is in a state of disrepair and would require a significant investment to bring it up to a modern standard. It is difficult for any party to legally take control of the building and move forward with any redevelopment plans. The last one is safety concerns. The building also lacked of proper fire safety measures, which could pose a significant risk to the safety of the resident in case of a fire. The safety issues have been a concern for the redevelopment of the project. It has been occupied by squatters for many years and is in a state of disrepair. This has been a concern for the Venezuelan government and other entities interested in redeveloping the building, as ensuring the safety of the building occupants is a top priority. It has made it difficult for any party to move forward with any redevelopment plans until these safety issues are addressed. So from that, how do we overcome the project failure? So how do we overcome it? We can make a good financial management. But proper budgeting and financing must be done to avoid financial issues to happen. We can make a realistic budget to resume the project and adequate financing can be secured. We can also get an effective project management so the project will stay on track and keep within the budget. The diversification of funding sources must be more than one so it's less risky and avoid getting funding source that subject to economic or political instability. Next is quarters relocations. By providing alternative housing, it can settle the squatters on the building and its more humane approach. And by collaborating with the local authorities, it can also help in matters of squatters and informal settlements. Next one is to conduct a true structural assessment. A detailed structural assessment should be conducted to identify potential hazards or risks. It helps to determine repairs and modifications necessary to make sure the building is structurally safe. The last one is to conduct a title search. By conducting a title search, we can establish who owns the property and whether there are any legal claims or dispute regarding the ownership. We can ensure all the necessary permits and approvals have been obtained before resuming the project. It will help avoiding potential legal challenge in the future. And that's all from me, and thank you for watching.